Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome everyone to Leal, North Dakota for the third and final chapter of the 2021 Barnes County Tournament in this Thursday night Class B boys non-regional basketball throwdown between the visiting 3-5 Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans and the hometown 1-6 Barnes County Bison. The Spartans have a chance to finish this invite 2-1 for the first time since 2016, but the Bison are hungry for a victory, riding their second three-game losing streak of the season. We will tell you about it and then some coming up on our Ari Insurance pregame show. This is North Dakota High School Basketball on yourliveevent.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Here's a message from Chad Albert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Albert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
This is the Your Live Event Ari Insurance pregame show. For all your insurance needs, visit Ari Insurance online at ariins.com. Hello, welcome again, everyone, to Leal for this evening's Class B non-regional boys basketball bash between Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page and Barnes County North. Derek Zimmerman-Geyer here with you tonight. Joining me on my right, Keith Meyer, legendary Hillsboro basketball coach. He'll give me grief over that later for calling him legendary. I've done it too many times now in our last couple of meetings. In this meeting here tonight on this Thursday night, Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page creeping so much closer to matching its wins since 2016-2017, the win total when they went 4-18. They have turned this program close to the right tracks after winning just 2 games from 2017 to early 2020. Spartans now 3-5 this season. Let's recap their last 5 games. December 22nd, beat Lakota at Hope 72-39, beat Mayport CG 46-37 in Mayport on January 5th. 2 days later, lost to Grafton St. Thomas 80-46 in Hope on the 7th. And now in this Barnes County tournament, won on Monday in a close nail-biter against a winless Sargent County team 63-61 in Hope, North Dakota. And then just Tuesday night, lost to Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion 64-41. Both those Barnes County tournament games carried on your live event this past week. So the Spartans 3-2 in their last 5, 1-2 on the road, 9th place in Region 2. Owen Zerfis, a force for this team. You hear his name every broadcast, leading the Spartans 12 points per game, but the captain was held to 4 points against Lemoore Litchfield Marion, and it was Landon Koenig who picked things up with a team high 12 points against the Lobos, too shy of a season high of 14 after fouling out against Sargent County on Monday, so a good bounce back for Koenig. 44 turnovers, however, in the last 2 games for the Spartans have hindered them, and that's something Barnes County North might want to keep an eye out for. But the Bison themselves, as we'll hear in our pregame coaches' comments later, have some turnover problems of their own. The Bison 1-6, 0-2 at home, are currently amidst their second 3-game skid of the season. And we'll look back at these last 5 games. Lost against Central Cass 79-19 on the 19th of December 2020. Bounced back 65-60 versus Warwick on January 5th of the new year. Lost to Oak 69-40 on the 8th. And then 0-2 so far in this Barnes County tournament, losing 53-44 against Maple Valley on Monday, and then losing against 65-51 at Sargent County in Gwinnett. So Sargent County winless no longer. First victory of the season comes against the Bison. The Bison now sit at 1-6 on the season, and in last place in Region 3, District 5. Also last place in points per game and points against. And before we go to our pregame coaches' comments here later on, we have a special message to bring to you from the Hope-Page, FCCLA, and FFA Lead the Feed Food Drive.
The Hope-Page, FCCLA, and FFA chapters are holding a food drive. It is going on now through January 22nd. The drop-off locations include both Hope and Page Public Schools,
Mixed Grocery and Hope, and M&M Grocery and Page. Our goal is to collect 1,000 non-perishable food items to distribute through Steele and Cass County food pantries to fight food insecurities in our communities. Thank you.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Hope-Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope-Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope-Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
Our Insurance pregame show rolls along here in Leal, North Dakota, and it's time for our pregame coaches' comments. First up, we'll start with the coach of the Bison, Coach Stacy Shaefer. His team on its second 3-game losing streak of the season, and I asked him how he plans to bounce back here tonight. Joined by Coach Stacy Shaefer of the Bison of Barnes County North. Coach, you guys currently riding a 3-game skid right now. You started the season on a 3-game skid, bounced back against Warwick. What can you do tonight to kind of replicate that effort a couple weeks ago?
Well, the biggest thing is we got to make sure that we're tough on both ends of the basketball. So we've been working on that at the beginning of the year so far, but we got to make sure that we're tougher on the rebounds and tougher within our offensive sets as well. Another thing is we got to cut the turnovers. We're just turning the basketball over way too much right now. So if we can key on those things right there, be a little bit tougher with the ball, and then make sure that we are limiting our turnovers, I think it'll be a little better game for us.
And last season, we didn't know this team last season, but 14-7 the Bison were, now at 1-6. What's been the contrast? What's happened over the last year?
Well, we were missing a couple big scores. in Tristan Rolson and Kobe Bruner. They helped us out quite a bit on the offensive end. And plus it's tough to press Tristan Rolson. I mean, we had some nice ball handlers last year to help us out with that, but right now we're just we're trying to figure out the turnover issue right now. That's what we're trying to figure out.
What would you say your team's strength is?
There's no doubt about that. We have the hustle out there. I mean, you're going to see those kids out there hustling, but we have to make sure that we're also under control with it.
And who would you say some of your key players and audience should look out for tonight against the Spartans?
Well, we always look for Max Fair to have a good performance on both ends. He's going to be pretty decent on the defensive end. He's going to help us with the offense. Tucker Brown, same thing. He's going to be one of our offensive people as well. And then Colin Straub's going to help us out quite a bit too.
These Spartans, they're not the Spartans of old, it seems. They 3-5, but in the last 3 seasons, combined 2 wins. So already getting past that total altogether, and they're scrappy in their games so far this season. Last 4 games between the Bison and the Spartans County North has won. What do you see in the Spartans team so far this season?
Well, I see that they have a little bit of height this year, and every team is going to have height against us because we're not very big the way it is. But they also have some nice guard play too to go along with that height. So we're going to have to control that as best we can. We're going to have to keep them off the boards, try to maintain them to 1 shot, and then make sure that we're pushing the floor as well.
Anything else like to add, Coach?
Oh, that's it.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it, Eric.
Coach Stacy Shaefer of the Barnes County North Bison, his team 1-6. Turnover problems and losing players from last season has nipped this Bison team in the bud. Off on this 1-6 start, currently on a 3-game skid. When we get back on our Irish Insurance pregame show, we'll talk to the head coach of the Spartans, Chelsea Beaton, coming up next.
1 in 10 children in North Dakota struggle with hunger. The Hope-Page FCCLA and FFA groups have teamed up with the goal of collecting 1,000 non-perishable food items to benefit this cause. The Lead to Feed food drive will run January 11th to January 22nd. You are encouraged to drop off non-perishable items at Hope-Page schools, Mixed Grocery and Hope, and M&M Grocery in Page. The Lead to Feed food drive organized by Hope-Page, FCCLA, and FFA. Accepting donations now through January 22nd.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
Our Insurance pregame show continues on here in Leo, North Dakota. Derek Zimmerman, Geyer, Keith Meyer with you here tonight. Not only did Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page win its first game in the Barnes County Tourney since 2017, but this team also has a chance to win 2 invite contests for the first time since 2016. And it's time to tune in with the head coach of the Spartans. Now joined by head coach of the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans once again for the second time this week, Coach Chelsea Beaton. Coach, Tuesday against Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, tough loss, hung in there. Third quarter, Lobo started to distance themselves. What did you take away from that matchup on Tuesday night?
We just got to have less turnovers. It was more of a head game. We just weren't all there. We had a tough game the night before, but we got to try to break that streak. We got to be able to play 2 games in a row, so we just got to work harder.
Someone who had a pretty good game in our opinion, Landon Koenig, 12 points. I believe that's his second high of the season. He really picked up where Owen, he had a quiet night, and the night before on Monday, Landon fouled out. So what did you see with Koenig in his bounce back game?
Well, it helped that he wasn't in foul trouble. Just him being more relaxed, I think, helped. As soon as they get in foul trouble, they start freaking out whether, play better defense or not. So I think him just being less, in trouble was good for him.
And then with the turnovers we talked about before we got on here, 20 on Tuesday night, I believe 24 on Monday. It's pretty simple. Just what you said, again, you just can't turn the ball over. What is happening on offense where the turnovers just get out of control?
Well, we just had silly mistakes. I mean, we were legit falling to the ground. So just trying to get your stance better, catch the ball, triple threat, look for someone before you pass rather than just passing to an area. Just, little fundamental things that we just got to work on better.
And you mentioned falling to the ground. I saw Zauer Carlson hit the deck a few times on Tuesday night. Preach a lot, like you said, preach a lot of fundamentals to him after that game.
Yeah, and we worked on it. I mean, we had a good practice the other day coming back, which was nice. The boys all had great attitudes about it, so we're hoping to have a better game tonight.
And with Owen Zerfus and his 4 points to our account, what do you think, was it the Lobos defense or was it just kind of the overall team play that kind of held him down?
I'm not positive. We just all kind of looked like we were in a slump. I mean, there was good parts of the game, don't get me wrong, but we just looked like we were in a slump, and trying to get out of that and always trying to fight back from behind is hard. It has always been hard for our team.
Well, in the past, this Bison team of Barnes County North has been good. Last year they were 14-7. They're sitting at 1-6 right now. What do you see when you look at this Bison team that you feel that you like in favor for your team?
I think we have a better size advantage over them, so we're going to try to use that. We just got to try to push the ball, and like I've said before, we just got to try to play our game.
Anything else you want to add, as always, Coach?
No, thanks.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Coach Chelsea Beaton of the Spartans right there for pregame thoughts as her team lost on Tuesday night against Lemoore, Litchfield Marion in Lemoore, 64-41. In the second game of the Barnes County tournament, this team 101 can finish with 2 wins for the first time in the Barnes County Invite for the first time since 2016. And the Spartans having Zerfus with a low game on Tuesday, just 4 points, but picking him up was Landon Koenig with 12, like we said, and now he averages 8 points per game. As for Zerfus, 12 points per game, 7 away from 100 tonight for the season. So look out for that. If Owen has anything somewhat resembling a normal Owen Zerfus game, he will definitely surpass 100 on the scoreboard. Some other star players we can point out here. Zauer Carlson getting close. 8.6 points per game on the dot, so round him up to 9. The sophomore forward having a good second half of the season so far since getting in the starting rotation. And as we rotate things here off our Irish Insurance pregame show, when we come back, we'll have your starting lineups and tip-off. It's the Bison and the Spartans at Chapter 2 of the Chapter 3, of the Barnes County Tournament on YourLoveEvent.com.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For over 100 years, Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FinleyFarmersElevator.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The aisles at Mix Grocery in Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mix Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mix has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mix Grocery in Hope, North Dakota. 701-945-2691.
Just got done with the national anthem here in Leo, North Dakota. That was your IRA Insurance pregame show. Thank you to our sponsors, of course, all throughout the night for providing their business and partnering up here at R&J Broadcasting and YourLiveEvent.com. As we ready to kick into our starting lineups, some pregame announcements here from the PA desk in Leo, North Dakota. Let's look at the Spartans, who should be introduced first. Spartans 3-5, 2-3 at home, 1-2 on the road, and 1-3 in Region 2, sitting at 9th place out of 12, averaging 46 points per game. Excuse me, that was last season's total. 48 points per game, 55 against. Good for 7th in both categories in Region 2. And then for the Bison, we'll get to them sitting at 1-6, 0-2 at home, 1-3 on the road, and 0-1 in Region 3, District 5. As Owen Zerfus, the first to come out here for the Spartans. Zerfus, number 3, a senior guard at 6 foot. Dalton Stein, number 4, senior guard, also at 6 foot. The backcourt guard duo right there. Daryl Carlson, who came into the lineup about 4 games into the season against Lakota when Tweet was sick. Number 12, sophomore forward, 5'10". And then there's Blake Jacobson, junior forward at 6'1", number 21. Then there's Landon Koenig, leading the Spartans on Tuesday night with 12 points. Number 23, sophomore forward at 6'5", as the lights go out here in the Leo High School gym. And here comes the Barnes County Bison. Here are their starters. Tucker Brown, number 0, senior guard. Number 5, Devin Quick, senior forward. Number 11, lucky number 11 in my opinion, Peter Brin, senior guard. Number 42, Max Fair, senior guard / forward. And then there's number 50, rounding it out, Colton Straub, junior forward for the Bison. As Alan Projects from old Chicago Bulls days, Alan Parsons Projects was playing from the 90s. You got some smoke, some fog coming out of the nostrils of the Bison. That is pretty wicked. So for the Spartans, it's Zerfus, Stein, Carlson, Jacobson, Koenig. For the Bison, Brown, Quick, Fair, Brin, and Straub. Tip-off, as always, Landon Koenig for the Spartans. Tip-off for the Bison. Devin Quick as he daps up Landon Koenig. Chapter 3 and the final chapter of the Barnes County Tournament begins right now on YourLiveEvent.com in Leo, North Dakota. Tip-off is underway. Koenig wins that one against Devin Quick, but it goes into the hands of the Bison first. Going left to right on our dial. Top of the keys, Peter Brin, guarded by Stein. Bounce pass over the right side, right front court. Over to Brown, now to the left wing to Fair. Back to Brin, the left front court. Chest pass back and forth to him and Brown. Now left corner, that is Straub. Now left wing, jab back inside, guarded by Stein as Brin. Just bouncing it back and forth. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. In the right wing as Tucker Brown puts up a nice move in transition. Changed the hand in midair, but couldn't connect. And it's rebounded by Koenig. Now here's Zerfus to Carlson, right corner. Carlson guarded by Quick. Now to Blake Jacobson. Now pass it around all the way back to Owen Zerfus in the face of Brown, and he connects. Owen Zerfus just gave Tucker Brown an eye exam and swishes it for the first bucket of the game. 3-0, 6:58 here in the first quarter on your Colden Harvest Steel Seat Chad Albert scoreboard. As left wing now going in as Fair up against Koenig. He can't connect, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line with the shooting foul against Koenig. Koenig picks up his first, the team first, in the first trip to the foul line tonight for either team. And it belongs to Max Fair. Senior guard / forward puts it up and it rattles in and out. Barnes County North And Coach Shaefer talking about turnover problems. No turnovers so far here in the first minute, 11 seconds. For either team, is that one up and no good by Fair, so he goes overdue from the line. Wastes a trip, and Koenig, his first foul. Stein now left wing. Inside, Koenig wants to give it back to Stein. Now he'll drive into the paint by himself. Now back, kick it out left corner to Zerfus left wing now against Brown. Drives in, spins around, and we have a foul against Zerfus. He puts his hands up in the air, asking why. Give it back to the Bison. First turnover for either team belongs to the Spartans. Is now full court defense being played by the Spartans. Bryn had it, now Brown, right wing, guarded by Stein, now floated over. Carlson almost has mitts on it. The Bryn now back to Bryn from Fair, left wing, now back to Fair, now back to Bryn, just pass it back and forth. Playing patty cake, put a 3-ball up, and nothing but air caught there by Tucker Brown. It's no good from the right top of the key. And he goes out of bounds and goes to the Spartans. 6:05 first quarter. Zerfus, left front court. Going right to left. Bounce pass to Koenig, right wing. Guarded by Straub. Now to Jacobson. He's guarded by Max Fair, excuse me. As Zerfus has that one tipped inside and stolen away in trying to feed it into the paint. And Tucker Brown now pushes it to the right corner, dribbling, putting on some moves, razzle-dazzle, nice pass over to the left side, and that's sank by Peter Bryn from the left mid side. 5:35, 3-2 Spartans lead. Off the bucket there by Peter Bryn from the left short corner. 5:25, now bounce pass inside. Koenig got it underneath Brown, and Bryn got their mitts on it off one of her legs, and it goes to the Bison. Another turnover against the Spartans. Ooh, as Max Fair going and leading in to Dalton Stein, and Stein will pick up that foul. And Stein's first. Team third for the Spartans. With 5:15 inbound now to Tucker Brown. Give it to Max Fair, left wing, guarded by Carlson. Float it back over. This is all the way down to the right corner. That's Peter Bryn. He puts it up, and it's airmailed. Rebound, though, taken back by Colton Straub. Now to Brown. Here's a left elbow block from behind. Stein said no, 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 and it goes back to the Spartans. Jacobson feeds inside. Carlson had it, lost it, and it goes back to the Bison. 4 turnovers now. Here's Max Fair. Puts it off the glass with his right hand. Can't go. Put back by Brown. It won't go, but he's fouled. Rebound by Tucker Brown and send him to the line. As he got hit hard from behind on the shoulder. Hits the deck.
Spartans are trying to be a little bit too fancy right now.
That foul was on Jacobson. Yes, the Spartans, it seems like they get kind of not trigger happy, but happy feet inside, and they're passing the ball in tight spaces. They can't quick find it, as going 0 for 2 from the line. Right there was Bryn. Now feed it back up. Carlson, he puts it up from the left corner, and a charge against Carlson. That's in favor of Max Fair. Give it back to the Bison.
What I was going to say there about the Spartans before the frog jumped in my throat. A little bit too fancy right now. They need to do simple things, make simple passes, easy passes.
That was an easy pass right there, and it's turned over. Brown tried to feed it inside, taken away by Owen Zerfus, goes coast to coast, tried to put it up in midair, bounces off the glass, and rebounded by nobody. It goes out of bounds off of Jacobson. It went off of bounds, and Zerfus will defend the inbound.
They actually had a foul called down there.
Foul call is on Jacobson. That's his second. 6 fouls. It's 4:24 left in the first quarter. There are 6 fouls against the Spartans, 1 away from the bonus. 3-2. 4:20 left in ticking first quarter. That one's poked away by Koenig. Nice feed back inside midair to Stein, who rattles it home. Nice midair pass, saving the ball from going out of bounds was Koenig, and Stein connects in the paint. And that one goes into the bleachers as Tucker Brown crashed hard, and he loses handle on the basketball. Turnover for the Bison. Coming out of the game, is Blake Jacobson. He pounds the chair. Not happy with 2 fouls so far. Coming in is Ryan Tweet, the senior forward. Koenig to Stein. 5-2. 3:51. Spartans lead. A nice feed inside the low block to Zerfus, who feeds it back to Stein. Now to Tweet. Left wing. Puts it up from 3. Hits off the top iron. Rebounded. Snagged down by Devin Quick. Pushing it up is Max Fair. Now to left. Tucker Brown. Now to Straub. Colton Straub. Cross court pass all the way back to Fair. Gives it back to Tucker Brown. To Straub. Wide open left corner. And can't connect. Carlson got there in time to give a little bit of defense. And it's pulled down by Zerfus, who feeds inside too quickly. And it's turnover for the Spartans once again. 6 turnovers for Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. This one taken away by Max Fair. He was trying to find Stein. 5-2 Spartans. Colton Straub left wing. 3:10 first quarter. Tucker Brown now right wing. Feed inside right elbow. Now back to the right corner. Peter Bryn pump fakes. Now back with Brown. Top of the key. Puts up a 3. Puts it in. Brown's first bucket of the night. Ties it up. 5-5. 2:54 first quarter. Koenig right wing. Guarded by Colton Straub. Gets a screen from Carlson. Pulls up from the right elbow. Too strong off the glass and the iron. And it's pulled down by Peter Bryn. Gives it off to Max Fair. Max Fair drives in right elbow. Kicks it out right corner. That is Brown. Now to left wing. Now to Peter Bryn. Bryn back to Fair. Top of the key. Bounce pass. Left corner now to Colton Straub. From Bryn. Bryn left wing in Stein's face. Banks it in. Oh, Peter Bryn. Fancy with it with the bank. 8-5. Bison lead. 2:13 first quarter over the Spartans. Barnes County North with the lead. Zerfus in the eye of Brown. Too strong. Pulled down by Koenig. Put back no good. Now Carlson in the scrum. He's 3-on-1. And he looks like he is fouled. Carlson hit the deck. We talked about that in the pregame show of Coach Chelsea Beaton. But that foul is on Colton Straub against Carlson. And the first foul of the night for the Bison. And it's 2 minutes left in the first quarter. So good job by Barnes County North. Zerfus feeds inside to Koenig. Koenig, right hand, right block, puts it in. Koenig's first bucket. 8-7 now. Barnes County North. 1:55. Back and forth, across the timeline. Nice feed inside. Not nice enough, though, by Fair, and it's stolen away by Zerfus. He had what he wanted, but he kind of hesitated as Koenig's at the free throw line. Nice feed inside. Now going to give it back to Carlson. Carlson, he's fouled as he goes up for the shot. And it will send Zyra Carlson to the line for the first time tonight. The first time these Spartans will shoot from the foul line. Carlson averages 9 points per game, sophomore forward.
Spartans still trying to make incredible passes, and they look wonderful, and the crowd goes bananas if they complete it. But some of those passes are trying to pull off, maybe have a 10% level of success. So, man, go back to the simple things.
Yeah, the simple things always pay off as the putback good off the missed free throw by Koenig. Zyra Carlson went 1 for 2. Can't connect, but Koenig can. And a timeout by Stacy Shaefer and company. It is 10-8 Spartans on your still seat at Chad Elbert's scoreboard.
The vision of the Finley-Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Finley-Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit finleysharonschool.com. And go Spartans!
10-8, Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page leads Barnes County North on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed Chad Elbert scoreboard. 701-866-2972. Please give Chad some of your business. Spartans defense looks to get busy right here. Up 10-8. Beating it back now. Fair against Stein, right sideline, puts it up in the paint, drives in the lane, and drove it home. Max Fair takes it from the inbound, or from the pass, and connects for his first bucket. Now tie game. 6 turnovers for the Spartans so far. Nonetheless, it's tied up 10-10 with 2:08 left in the first quarter. Zerfus left wing against Tucker Brown. Slices in the paint, but slicing it away is Tucker Brown. Turnover, takes away by Zerfus. Brown to the right low block and puts it in. Brown with 5 points. His team leads 12-10. 53 seconds left. First quarter, Stein bounce pass to Koenig. He loses the handle on it. Carlson back to Stein, left wing. You said right there, Keith Myers getting too quick with it. Trying to get fancy. Fancy right there is Koenig. That's going to be a kicked ball. Try to feed it inside to Carlson. Carlson hitting the floor to go for it. You'll stay with Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. It would have been a turnover if it wasn't a kicked ball. That was a little too close there for Koenig. Zerfus to put it in. Foul inside the paint as Zerfus was inbounding. And this is on Devin Quick with a hold. Third foul, team foul for the Bison. That is foul number 2 for Quick, Devin Quick. Koenig, right midi. Nice turnaround, spin around, put it in. Koenig going off here early, 6 points. Ties it up at 12 apiece. In the right low block, Koenig making it look easy. Max Fair, he's going all the way to the rim from the left low block, and he answers right back against Koenig. 14-12. Shot clock turned off, 10 seconds. Zerfus, right corner, feeds it in a nice slide. Bullet pass to Koenig. Koenig can't connect, and it's rebounded by Stein. Back to Carlson, left wing 3 by Tweet will not count. And a foul against the Spartans. That one heads back to the Bison with 3.7 seconds left on the clock. First quarter. Feed inside of Max Fair. Fair has to pull up at midcourt. He will, puts it up, and way too strong. That goes over the glass. But nonetheless, his team leads 14-12 over Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. Barnes County North on top here early on your Steel Seed Chad Elbert scoreboard. We'll be right back on yourliveevent.com.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
We know agriculture, and we know ag lending. Citizen State Bank has competitive rates, and you can get the best loan to keep your farm running smooth. Whether it's land, crops, livestock, or machinery, Citizen State Bank has lenders to help you find the best loan with the best rate in Findlay, Cooperstown, and Northwood. For more information, visit us online at csbfinley.com. Member FDIC.
Barnes County North leads 14-12 on your Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard over Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page as Coach Stacy Shaefer of the Bison tells his team during the break, you cannot sit there and dance. Nonetheless, up 14-12. Bison could be up by a lot more with the Spartan 6 turnovers. Feed inside to Koenig, right low post, puts it off the glass. Koenig, 8 points. Ties it up at 14. 7:46. Second quarter now. Colton Straub, top of the key, has it fed in from Bryn. Now all alone in the right corner is Tucker Brown. Puts it up, puts it in. Second 3 for Brown. He has 8 points. 17-14. Zerfus goes inside the paint. He is fouled in the left block, and he will go to the line. This foul, the 4th by the Bison. That one's on. Not a shooting foul, so he will not go to the line. Max Fair is his first. Zerfus the inbound. Stein now. Right wing. Top of the key to Zerfus. Zerfus pulling up from way back, and he can't connect. Airmails it. Stein there. Right there. Gets a basket catch. Puts it up. He is fouled, and he'll send him to the line. This foul, the 5th now for Barnes County North. That one is on Casey Everson as he checked into the game. Stein's first shot from his first trip, no good. Casey Everson, a junior guard, checking in. He came in for Devin Quick as the second one comes off the top iron from Stein. He goes 0 for 2 from the line. 17-14 still. Barnes County North on top. Fair to Brown to Bryn. Left corner in Koenig's face. Rattles in and out. Pulled down by Tweet. Tweet feeds it to Koenig. Koenig across the midcourt to Carlson out the logo. Guarded by Everson. Bounce pass to the right corner. Stolen away by Max Fair. Right back. Back to Tweet. Tweet loses the handle on it. And a contact foul on Barnes County North. 6 fouls apiece for both teams now. Max Fair's second. 4 points and 2 fouls for Fair. Feed inside from Zerfus to Koenig to Tweet. Spinning around the arc to Carlson now left wing. Stein left corner. Wants to feed it back to Carlson. He won't. Gets the Zerfus left wing. Guarded by Tucker Brown. Bounce pass to Koenig. Who's going to feed it right back? No, he's going to kick it to Stein. Stein jips and jabs. Left corner to Zerfus. Zerfus puts it to Stein. Right wing. Now to Tweet. To Koenig. Koenig puts it from the left short corner. Can't connect on the midi. Tweet with the rebound. And Carlson found a loose ball and finds the bucket. Tweet with the rebound. Lost it for a second. And Carlson, Johnny on the spot. Cuts it to 17-16. Tucker Brown, cross-court pass, all the way to Fair. Fair, 2-on-1, spits out to the left corner, now back to Fair, all alone against Tweet, and Tweet blocks him away, rejects him, sending him back into the hands of Carlson. Carlson now to Tweet. With 5:58 in the second quarter, Zerfus reaffirms the basketball. Drives in the paint, that was a nice move by Zerfus, but he can't connect. He claps his hands in frustration. And it goes off the Bison. It stays with Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. Substitutions going in now. Bryce Juliuson checks in, as does Blake Jacobson. Coming out, Ryan Tweet and Dalton Stein. Surface the feed. Inside. Johnny on the spot right there. Blake Jacobson hits in off the glass. Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page takes the lead. 18-17. Tucker Brown against Zerfus, drives into the paint, right low, off the left glass from the left hand, and rebounded by Koenig, poked away by Brown, now in the hands of Everson. Both of them fighting for it, and they both dive for it, as Everson takes a swing at the wall. He might have got a little banged up, but probably a little frustrated. The Bison didn't come away with that basketball, as he'll check out, and coming back in is Devin Quick.
Boy, they made a great play there. Good hustle play, they got a loose ball. And they just kind of fought each other for it and ended up losing it.
Yeah, one of them must have thought the other one was Owen Zerfus going for the basketball, or Jacobson, but nonetheless. Spartans on top, 18-17. Survived the turnover. Cross-court pass from Juliuson to Carlson, left corner now. Guarded by Devin Quick, now to Juliuson. Feeds it inside to Jacobson, off his hand, and a contact foul against Devin Quick against Carlson along the left baseline. And there we have it in the bonus. Sending Carlson to the line. 3 quick fouls on Devin Quick. No pun intended, did not play in that one. As coming back into the game for Quick with his 3rd foul is Casey Everson. Coach Zerfus. Owen Zerfus talks to Coach Chelsea Beaton. Carlson prepares from the foul line and disconnects. Now 1 for 3, just 1 point, or excuse me, 3 points is Carlson. 4:55, second quarter. Max Fair, Tucker Brown, and to Peter Bryn, left corner. Juliuson tried to get a hand on it. Tucker Brown pulls up from the left mid side, off the back iron, and pulled down by Koenig. Zerfus takes it himself, 15 feet away, give or take, can't connect. Rebounded by Tucker Brown. Here's Max Fair, slowing things down now against Carlson. Now jump into the paint. Oh, nice move, pretty finish from Max Fair. Give him 6 points. Bison retake the lead, 19-18. Kick it out to Carlson with 4:17 on the clock in the second quarter. Jacobson takes the feed inside from Juliuson in the left block. He is fouled. You see a little limp there from Jacobson as he aggressively slaps the hand of Zerfus and Juliuson. And he'll go to the line. That foul on Everson, his 2nd. 8 fouls now for Barnes County North. Jacobson puts it in. He is favoring, it looks like he's favoring a little bit that right leg.
That one knee is all wrapped up, and he's got a brace on it, and I think that's the one that got tweaked and didn't feel very good for him.
1 for 2 goes Jacobson. He has 3 points now. Taken by the Bison, Max Fair. 19-19, 4:06, second quarter. Fair, top of the key, now to left front court. Deverson all the way back from Bryn to Fair. Now right corner, Brown all alone, and he can't connect as that one goes off the top of the glass after hitting the iron. And it goes out of bounds in favor of the Spartans. Zerfis will bring it up across midcourt. Now drifts to the middle. Bounce pass to Bryce Juliuson. He's inside, left low post to Koenig. Wants to give it back to Juliuson. 2-on-1. Lost the handle on it for a second. And a call here. A foul, and it'll send Koenig to the line. His first trip, this foul. Now 9 fouls by the Bison. This one committed. Look for a name. That is Tucker Brown, his first. Koenig's first trip to the line, rattles in and out, 0 for 1. He has 8 points, all of them in the first quarter. He got off to a hot start on this. What's getting to be a cold night, Keith, as Peter Bryn in the right corner to Fair, guarded by Juliuson. Juliuson all up in his grill. Loses the handle, does Fair. Now back inside the Straub from Brown, and now left corner, Everson. Dish it around. Max Fair. Juliuson, same case. Now poked away by Koenig from Straub. Straub back up to the glass. He is fouled. Count it. And you look at Colton Straub, guarding him in the paint has to be tough. Driving in there and rumbling around as that foul is on Jacobson. That is Straub's first bucket, by the way.
That's a big body when he starts going to the basket. It's hard when he extends the ball out like that to block a shot.
0 for 1 goes Straub, his first bucket. 21-19. Barnes County North leads with 3 minutes on the dot left in the second quarter. Koenig inside the left low block, puts up the right glass, puts it off his hand, ties it back up. Koenig now 10 points, getting back to where he started on Tuesday night with his 12. Max Fair looked to pull up. Juliuson jumped in. Now Fair drives into the 15 foul line, and it's taken back down by Koenig. Couldn't connect. Koenig pulls down his 4th board. Snares that one with 2:30 in the second quarter. Juliuson feeds inside to Carlson. Bounce and had that ripped away for a second. Gets it to Koenig. Koenig has that one ripped by Tucker Brown. Turnover against the Spartans. Tucker Brown dishing and diamond from the left side. Can't connect off the glass. Pulled down by Koenig once again. 6 rebounds for Landon Koenig. 21 apiece. Zerfis pulls up from the foul line. He can't connect. This one is taken by Peter Bryn. Now with 2 minutes left here in the half. 21 all. Tucker Brown left front court. Now to Max Fair. Chest pass back to Brown. Now to left corner to Everson. Everson has that one poked away there by Stein for a second. Now Colton Straub from the foul line. Look to pull up. He won't. Gets to Tucker Brown. Wide open from the left wing. Rattles in and out. Pulled down by Everson. And he can't connect on the putback. And it's pulled back by Zerfis. And a foul against Zerfis. He doesn't like that one. No foul against Zerfis. He didn't like the call there.
I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Yeah, they said back to the Spartans, but Zerfis didn't look happy as he'll check out. Tweet comes in. Ryan Tweet comes in. 1:33 left in the clock. 23-21. Koenig, nice feedback inside of Carlson in the paint. Carlson lost the handle on it. Now he's on his knees once again. Stein has that one bounced away, but it's off the Bison.
Yeah, that previous play, there was no foul on the Spartans. I believe it was on 21 for the Bison who picked up the foul.
Casey Everson, that's his 3rd, so that's the 9th foul for Barnes County North. Juliuson feeds inside to Koenig. Koenig in the paint. He'll dish to Tweet. Tweet, right block, right in the bucket. Ryan Tweet's first points tonight. Ties it back up at 23. 1:08 second quarter. Straub to Brown. To Bryn, right wing. Now to Everson, right corner. Back to Bryn. Feeds inside now to the paint. Pulls it from the foul line. Can't connect out the back iron. Rebounded by Juliuson. Now Carlson running a one-on-one against Bryn. And coming back with the charge. Taking it is Bryn. And it's a foul on Zyler Carlson. I believe that will be Zyler's first foul. And that's the 8th for the Spartans. Second foul for Carlson. Bryn, nice find there. Take that charge. Turnover by the Spartans. That one almost turned over by the Bison. Peter Bryn. The right corner now. Back to Bryn, top of the key, now to Brown. Back to Brown again, left wing. Everson, left wing, and it's tipped and blocked away. Ryan Tweet got his mitts on that one. Bryn finds the loose ball, and it's back to Tucker Brown, and Colton Straub now in the paint. Posted up, going back, working his magic. Can't work it. That's all at the high top glass. And that one, woo! Zyler Carlson almost crashed into the student section. You could hear one of the students scream as that basket goes out of bounds, and it goes back to the Bison. In the game now for Barnes County North, number 1, Andrew Kramlich, sophomore guard. Max Fair out of the game. That one tipped again, goes back, same spot, same scream. Carlson going for the basketball, and the basketball heading towards the Bison student section. 10 seconds left. Shot clock is turned off. 23 all. Kramlich to Brown, top of the key. Back to Kramlich, right wing. He's got to put it up. Drives inside. Now to Brown, top of the key. Puts it up at the buzzer, off the glass. And it falls to a 23 all tie here between Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page and Barnes County North here in Chapter 3 of our Barnes County Tournament in Leal, North Dakota. We'll take a break and come back for our post-game breakdown, our halftime breakdown. Coming back on your Christian Brothers Auto Group halftime show. This is YourLiveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Finley Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Finley Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Finley or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at finleymotors.com.
1 in 10 children in North Dakota struggle with hunger. The Hope-Page FCCLA and FFA groups have teamed up with the goal of collecting 1,000 non-perishable food items to benefit this cause. The Lead to Feed food drive will run January 11th to January 22nd. You are encouraged to drop off non-perishable items at Hope-Page schools, Mixed Grocery and Hope, and M&M Grocery in Page. The Lead to Feed food drive organized by Hope-Page, FCCLA, and FFA. Accepting donations now through January 22nd.
I'll read the script again too since we weren't live for that sponsor. Halftime show here in Leo, North Dakota. Christian Brothers Auto Group halftime show. Find your next newer pre-owned vehicle at their showrooms in Finley, Mayville, and Cooperstown, North Dakota, and in Crookston and Fertile, Minnesota, or shop their inventory online by visiting ChristianCarsOnline.com. Christian Brothers Auto Group is here to help you purchase your next new vehicle or your current one. 23 all knotted up here at halftime between the Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page Spartans and the Barnes County North Bison. 14-12, the Bison led in the first quarter, and then at 23 tied up in the second. Both teams 6 leads, 6 ties apiece. And it could be a lot more. It could be in favor of the Bison, as 12 turnovers committed by Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page in that first half to just 4 by Barnes County North. And the Spartans have turned the ball over, like we said in our pregame show, 44 times in the last 2 games. 24 times against Sargent County on Monday, still victorious, and then 20 times against Lemoore, Litchville, Marion on Tuesday night, and lost that game 65-41. Go for individual stats from that first half. We'll start with the visiting Spartans. Owen Zerfus, just 1 bucket tonight, a tray with 3 points and a foul. No rebounds. Dalton Stein has 2 points, 0 for 2 from the free throw line, 1 foul. Sauer Carlson, 1 for 3 from the line, 3 points, 2 fouls. Blake Jacobson, 1 for 2 and 3 points. 3 fouls, I believe, for Jacobson, if I could read my chicken scratch handwriting. Landon Koenig having a good night so far. 6 boards, 10 points, 1 foul. Has missed from the free throw line. Good night so far for the big man, sophomore forward, sitting at 6'5". Ryan Sweet, 2 points, 2 boards. Bryce Juliuson, no points, 1 rebound. 3:02 here left at halftime between the Spartans and the Bison. Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page, 3-5 on the season, 2-3 at home, just 1-2 in away games, 1-3 in Region 2. The Bison, 1-6, 0-2 here on their home court in Leal. Away, 1-3, and only 1 game played so far in the Region 3, District 5, and that one was a loss. And the Bison haven't lost to these Spartans in their last 4 matchups. Last time out, these two teams played February 20th, 2020, a 64-57 victory for Barnes County North and Hope, North Dakota. And back in 2018, 67-61 for the Bison, 2017 at 57-44, and then a narrow one in 2016, 71-70. But Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page, we talked about in our Insurance pregame show. This team looks like they've kind of turned things onto the right track, and the train looks ready to go. Right, Keith?
It looks like it's ready to go, and then it stalls. They'll do something like defend well. They'll get a missed shot, get a nice rebound, and then the outlet goes sailing over somebody's head. They've made a lot of good plays, but they seem to follow it up then with a mistake that gives the ball back to Barnes County, and that's really hurting them so far in this game. I tell you, I'm impressed with this Barnes County outfit. Coach Shaefer said in the pregame comments that, we're not going to have height on anybody, and he was right. It's a bunch of 5'11", 6 foot, maybe 6'1" foot clones out there, but they hustle, they scrap. They don't make, at least tonight, they haven't been making a lot of mistakes. They've been hanging on to the ball. They've, just missed some shots here and there, and but I've been impressed. They seem like they're really going after this one, going after the Spartans. Now, Spartans need to see if they can settle down a little bit, calm down, relax, take their time, make the easy passes, and, just get the easy stuff to get some points on the scoreboard.
And this Barnes County North team isn't afraid to shoot the basketball. They've pulled up well along the arc and anytime they want. In the eyes of the Spartans, Colton Straub also very physical down the paint. We saw that early. Straub right there Speak of the devil, feeds it to Fair. Fair inside the paint, puts it up and rattles it home for the first bucket of the third quarter. Fair now with 8 points. 25-23. Bison lead at 7:40. Zerpis, right side, midi, up and in. Owen Zerpis finally back on the board, 5 points, and he ties it back up with 7:30 left in the third quarter. Under Steel Seed, Chad Albert School Board, of course. Max Fair now to Colton Straub. Guarded by Carlson. Feeds it inside. Get that out of here, says Landon Koenig. Swats the wave his big right hand and gives it to Carlson. Carlson now dribbling. Chest pass to Stein. Feeds into the left low block. Koenig puts a move on and can't connect. And it stays with the Spartans. A call inside. That looks to be on Colton Straub as he nonchalantly tosses it back to the ref.
Now, that was a great possession by the Spartans. They got a turnover. They walked the ball up the court, got something easy inside.
That was actually on Devin Quick. He is at 4 fouls right now as Juliuson puts it up, and he is fouled. And Devin Quick just fouled out. Devin Quick is out of here. No points for the senior forward here early in the third quarter, 58 seconds in. Juliuson was fouled. He'll go to the line as Casey Everson will tag in to the game.
That's something you just got to learn as a player that, you know, I always told the kids I was coaching, it's not whether you fouled them or not, it's what it looks like. And if it looks like a foul of the referee, they're going to call it. So you have to adjust your game to accommodate that so you don't pick up number 4, number 5. And that's just something he's going to have to learn.
Juliuson drained the first one, can't connect on the second. And for a senior like that to foul out that quickly, you got to wonder what's going through his head right now. And something he's got to learn late here in his high school career. Feed inside, nice from Everson, off the high glass, finish by Straub. He can get physical, he can get fancy too. Colton Straub retakes the lead at 27-26, 6:41, third quarter. Zerpis to Koenig, right wing, inside. Bounce pass to Juliuson, right elbow. He'll drive inside, off his foot, and it's picked up by Tucker Brown. Tucker Brown, they're finally going to call that a kick ball. I thought it looked like one. I wasn't going to say it, but it comes back to the Spartans.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. He made a nice play, but then in trying to reach down and pick up the ball and keep his balance at the same time, his foot came forward and ended up kicking the ball.
And Coach Chelsea Beaton talked a little bit about that, falling to the ground, just fundamentals. As fundamental right there is Koenig, and fundamental play there by Rob. He has the charge in his favor. He draws the charge against Koenig. Koenig now with 2 fouls. 1 team foul here in the third quarter, in the second half by the Spartans. Nice heads-up play there by Colton Straub, junior forward. Peter Bren, left wing. Now to the top of the key, now to the right wing. That's Max Fair. He wanted to pull up. He will if he drives back inside to the foul line and count it! Max Fair chest bumping the teammates, slapping the hands of Straub. He'll go to the line for the 3-point play. 10 points for Max Fair. That foul on Koenig, I believe. Nope, that is on Juliuson, his first. And Max Fair looks to complete the 3-point play as he's now up 29-6. Leave it at 29-6. 0 for 1 goes Fair. Now he's 0 for 3. Stolen away quickly, though, by Fair. Back at it, in the board, and into the bucket. Quick back-to-back buckets for Fair with 12 points now. It's quickly 31-26 Bison. 5:51, third quarter. Zerpis, right wing, guarded by Tucker Brown. Has Carlson posted up. Carlson wasn't looking, and Zerpis bounced it to Carlson's left hip, and it looked like Carlson wanted to make a move to go inside. He was expected from the other side, and it goes out of bounds. And a timeout by Chelsea Beaton. She wants to reassess things here. Another turnover for the Spartans. 31-26. Barnes County North leads under Chad Albert Steel Seed scoreboard.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
35-26. Barnes County North leads. Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page on your Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard. A turnover against the Spartans. On the wrong page was Zyra Carlson and Owen Zerfis. Carlson with a drive into his inside when Zerfis fed him on the outside with the bounce pass. Now bounce pass to Straub in the left low post. Get out of here, says Ryan Tweet. Blocks out of bounds. But stays with Barnes County North. Peter Brennan inbound. Tweet is, I believe he has 2 or 3 blocks tonight. Feed inside to Max Fair to the left corner. Max Fair puts on a move, goes in the left low post, puts it up the glass. Wanted the foul maybe, but Max Fair nonetheless got what he wanted right there with the bucket. 14 points for Fair. 33-26. A run being put on here by the Bison, as now it's Juliuson left wing. 33-26, 5:15 third quarter. Koenig tapped the key, now to Tweet right wing, guarded by Fair, who tried to kick that basketball, and coming in hard was Everson with the foul on Juliuson from the right block, and that will rightfully so send Juliuson to the line, as coming in absolutely on a blitz was Casey Everson. That's his 3rd foul.
Well, if you find yourself in that position where you know that you're out of position, you may as well get your money's worth and make sure that he doesn't get the shot up there for a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, make you earn your points, Everson says, and Juliuson earns the first one right there. He sinks it. Give him 2 points. He's now 2 for 3. Breaks that dry spell. Misses that one. But rebounded by Koenig. Picked away, stripped by Brown. Brown avoids Zerfis on the left sideline. Now pulls up left midi, puts it in. Absolute money by Tucker Brown. 10 points for the senior. 35-27. Bison on top. Here's Zerfis from the left midi. He answers right back at Brown. Those senior guards starting to go at it a little bit. Cuts it now, 35-29. Barnes County North, 4:40 third quarter. Colton Straub left corner, Tucker Brown left front court. Right in front of us now, chest pass to Max Fair, guarded by Zerfis. Feeds into the right corner, feeds back inside to Straub from Everson, poked away, taken back by the Spartans. Here comes Owen Zerfis against Brown. He kicks it out to Jacobson. Hikes his leg, now to Tweet, now to Zerfis, left wing, guarded by Brown again. Right into his face, now drives into the paint, and ooh! A shooting foul going inside was Zerfis. And 42 is going to pick up the foul. Fair now. He is getting into a little bit of foul trouble. That's his 3rd. No shooting foul. Zerfis, though, good drive inside.
Yeah, BCN coach is a little upset with that call, but the call wasn't on the player in the lane who had position.
Ryan Tweet, he's in the right position right there in the left low block to make the bucket. Cuts it to 35-31.
Just to finish that thought, it wasn't on the player in the lane. It was on the player who was guarding him from the beginning. He ended up tripping him as he went by.
And Koenig guarding Fair right there. Koenig picks up a foul, shooting foul, and it sends Max Fair to the line. 3rd team foul by the Spartans. That's Koenig's 3rd. Fair so far is 0 for 3 from the line, but has 14 points. Still 0% from the foul line. Misses that one. Checking out, Casey Everson. Checking into the game, Peter Brennan. Second shot coming from Fair. Up and on its way, and it is in. 15 points, makes that one. 36-31, 3:52, third quarter. Stein, Jacobson. Chest pass to Zerfis. Now bullet back to Juliuson. Claps his hands, Stein is, to Jacobson, now left corner. Feeds him, and feeds off the top glass. Ooh, Jacobson, he clapped his hands for it. Of course he did, and he finishes strongly. 5 points for the junior. 36-33. Fair drives into the paint, puts it off the back iron, rebounded by Tweet. Tweet now to Jacobson with 3:23 third quarter. Barnes County North on top of the Spartans of Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. Juliuson finds the kick out from the left corner, and he goes down to the hardwood, driving into the paint from the left side. And we're going to have a foul against Barnes County North. With Owen Zerfis the inbound. This one is on for a player here. We have number 2. Jonah Harsted in the game. 36-33, Barnes County North leads. Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page on your still seed. Shout out at scoreboard. Timeout, Shaefer and the Bison.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
36-33. Steel Seed Chad Albert scoreboard. Barson County North leads Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. Checking into the game, Jonah Harsted, freshman guard / forward for the Bison. As Owen Zerfus drives into the paint, now kicks out to Julius, who gives it to Stein, top of the corner. Stein drives in from the right side, jumps in, now has that one floated and tipped away, and it's taken by Tucker Brown, who looks to go coast to coast against Juliuson and puts it up off the left block in the glass. Tucker Brown now 12 points, putting on a quick here late in the third quarter, 38-33, 2:46. Jacobson jumps into the block, can't connect. Here comes Stein looking for it. Max Fair, though, will rebound, and he'll drive it up. Now he'll kick it out. Nice pass to Brown. Wide open. Bang! Tucker Brown, 15 points, and he's starting to feel it here a little bit. 41-33. Shot by Zerfus is no good. Pull down by Fair. 2:16. Brown kicks out to Bryn. Stolen away by Zerfus. Just the second turnover here in the third quarter by the Bison. Zerfus now against Peter Bryn. Feed inside to Jacobson, who has that swatted away by Fair, and it goes back to Barnes County North. Fair just playing good defense all up in Jacobson's hip pocket and the right corner. That shot no good by Harsted. 3 hits too strongly. Now Zerfus top of the key. Chest pass to Stein, guarded by Bryn. Now feed over to Juliuson, posted up, loses the handle on it. A call here. Coach Stacy Shaefer anxiously awaits the call. We have a foul as Carlson looks to check in. And coming out of the game will be Owen Zerfus. That is Tucker Brown's second foul. 16 foul by the Bison. Juliuson inbounds. Gives it to Jacobson on the left wing. Now Tweet posts it up. Nice snag. Puts it up off the glass and rolls it home. Tweet skying up like a missile to get that pass. And he puts it off the board. 5 points for Ryan Tweet. As it's 41-35. This one's tipped away there for a second. And it goes out of bounds and stays with the Bison as Harsted lost the handle on it for a second. 1:16 in the third quarter. Peter Bryn to inbound right in front of his student section. Gives it Tucker Brown. Feed inside left elbow to Colton Straub. Now kick it out Peter Bryn. Now back to the right corner to Harsted. Pump fake off a Tweet. Now back to Bryn. It makes a move on Juliuson. Up into the paint. Draws the foul and gets the bucket off the roll. Did they not count? They did not count the bucket. They did not count the bucket for Peter Bryn. And it stays with the Bison nonetheless. That foul is on Stein, his second, before the shot. And now it's Max Fair in the right corner. He'll jump to the right elbow. Now looks put up. Now looks to pass it. Guarded by Stein. All up in his space. Now to Tucker Brown. Max Fair, 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Bullet pass out to Straub. Now to left corner feed from Harsted. Up, no good on Bryn's three-pointer. Rebounded now by Juliuson. Carlson feeds it up to Jacobson. Catches it in his gut and spins into the paint and off his hands and out of bounds. Back to the Bison. Turn the shot clock off. 5 turnovers in the third quarter by Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. With the Bison in possession of the basketball, up 41-35. Max Fair, right wing. Now back to Brown, top of the key. He's going to unload from deep. Too short. Rebound by Juliuson. Juliuson loses the handle on it. Brown wants that basketball back, of course. Feed to Jacobson, 16 seconds and ticking, third quarter. Feed inside to Carlson, head tipped away by Brown, but Carlson readjusts, can't find out the glass. Tweet with the putback, won't go, and Tweet is fouled, and he'll go to the line.
Spartans were lucky to get that pass inside. Hitting the postman inside is all about angles. If the passer is out at the top of the key trying to feed the post down there, it's a really hard thing to do because the defender is in the way. Now, if the passer can slide out to the wing, it gives you a much better chance of getting it inside because the defender then has to play behind the offensive player.
Sweet goes 2 for 2. That foul. Straub second. As now at the buzzer, Straub can't connect off the glass. It's 41-37, still in favor of Barnes County North, taking the lead after tied up at halftime. The Bison on top of the Spartans on your Steel Seed at Chad Albert Scoreboard. We'll be right back with the final quarter of regulation here on YourLoveEvent.com.
Here's a message from Chad Albert, Steel Seed, working the Spartan territory. Every American farmer works hard. It's a given. At Golden Harvest Seed Company, they believe that seed performance should be a given too. They're rooted in genetics, agronomy, and a service to help you deliver a better performance in each of your fields. Your success is their success. So put Golden Harvest to work for you. Contact Chad Albert, Steel Seed, 701-866-2972.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Barnes County North looking to push its win streak over Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page to 5 in a row over the last 5 seasons. The Spartans 3-5 this season, Bison 1-6, but it doesn't matter here tonight in Chapter 3 of the Barnes County Tournament. 41-37, Steel Seed Chad Albert Scoreboard. Bison on top, 7:49 as Koenig finds it in the right low post. Nice dish and dime by Stein. And Koenig, his first bucket of this half. He had 10 at half, and now here with 12. Cuts it to a 2-point lead. 41-39, 7.5 minutes left in the fourth. Tucker Brown feeds inside the corner. Straub, 3-on-1, ripped away by Stein. Physical is Straub, but Stein getting more feisty right there. Juliuson makes a man miss. Harsted on the left wing, now feeds it to Koenig. Koenig, bounce pass inside to Jacobson with the finish in the paint. Nice dish from Koenig, doing it all here tonight. Ties it up. Here's a left wing three put up, no good by Bryn. Pulled down by Koenig and given to Carlson. 41 all, 6:52, fourth quarter. Spartans not going quietly tonight, not going quietly right there off the rebound. Brown off of Koenig's missed shot. Brown now goes coast to coast, puts it off the glass and in, retakes the lead for the Bison. Brown, 17 points. The seniors putting on a clinic this Thursday night. Jacobson in the paint, 2-on-1, feeds it to Carlson, right block, kicks it out to Koenig. Now top of the key to Juliuson, left wing to Stein. Feed back into Carlson, tipped away. Juliuson saves that one. Johnny on the spot, kicked out to Stein. Now slowing it down over Spartans is Landon Koenig. Carlson, left elbow. He's back to Koenig. Koenig, 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Feed to Stein. Back to Koenig, give and go. Ripped away by Harsted, and Harsted forces the turnover for the Spartans and gets the basketball back. Well, a foul here. We have a foul against Juliuson, his second. Now that's 5 fouls for Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page, 7 against the Bison. So Spartans are in the bonus. They go to the line as Fair looked to pull up in front of Koenig's face in the right corner. Now back to Straub. An elbow. Now give it back to Fair. Fair gives it to the bucket. Fair He's having himself quite a night too, I would say. 17 for Max Fair. 45-41, 5:37 for fourth quarter. Carlson right wing, guarded by Brown. Feet inside, blocked away by Brown, and it stays with the Bison. Another turnover. Here's Peter Bryn, 2-on-1, and here is a foul call against Koenig. He can't believe it. As Bryn draws the foul, Koenig now 4 fouls, the leading scorer for the Spartans in trouble. He has 12, as he did on Tuesday night, and it sends Peter Bryn to the line.
No, I think that was exactly the right call because Koenig, he was still sliding to his right, trying to cut that attacker off. And no, I think the officials got that right.
And Peter Bryn makes it right, going 2 for 2 and pushing the lead to 47-41. 5:18. Koenig checks out. Coming in, Zerfus does. Dish it around the arc to Stein, right wing. Back to Jacobson. Carlson, left wing, guarded by Harsted. Tweeting out top of the key. Back to Zerfus. Zerfus, 7 points in this game. He now has 100 for the season. We talked about that earlier. He pulls up, now has it ripped away by Brown. Another turnover. Give it back to the Bison. So Zerfus is right on the dot for 100 as Fair looked to pull up. Gives it back to Tucker Brown. Peter Bryn, Zerfus in his face. Colton Straub, give back to Brown from the left elbow. Top of the key, puts it up in Carlson's eye, rattles in and out. Zerfus right there to find the rebound. Feeds it right up inside to the baseline as Carlson. Now to the left corner. Stein puts it up from the left, and it airmails over. Now loose ball. Here's a scrum. Jacobson and Brown going down. Ball still loose, still going on the other side. As Fair looked for the basketball. Slapped hands with Tweet. They're all good. Oh, mix up right there. We have a foul against number 22, Ryan Tweet. His first of the night. 7 fouls for both teams, so both teams in a bonus. Fair puts that up and puts it in. 18 points. Juliuson checks in for Zerfus. And Beaton wants to take a timeout, and she'll take a full one. We will too. 48-41. Barnes County North on top of the Spartans on your Steel Seed at Chad Obert scoreboard.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
48-41 as Fair will go to the line. Our Steel Seed shut up at scoreboard. The last foul on Tweet, his first. Both teams in the bonus. With 4:22 left in the fourth quarter here in Leal, North Dakota. Fair, 17 points tonight. Make it 18. He's only made, or 19, excuse me. He's only made 3 trips to the line, or 3 shots from the line. He cuts it to 49-41. Koenig now right wing. Cross court pass to Carlson left corner. Ring guarding. Doesn't matter as Carlson. Oh, and Carlson had a look. Just rolled it off a little bit. Off his putback is no good. Koenig with the rebound. Koenig got the putback. He is fouled. Bounces off the top of his noggin. And he'll go to the line. 8 rebounds for Landon Koenig tonight. having a terrific night on the boards. That foul is on Peter Brin, his first.
That series of offensive rebounds by the Spartans is something the Bison can't allow. They need to do a better job of boxing out, keeping that superior size of the Spartans behind them. In that case, you ended up with 4 Bison basically right under the basket.
That superior size almost paying off to a full 2 points for Landon Koenig, sitting at 6'5". He goes 1 for 2 and has 13 points. Cuts it to 49-42. Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page trails Barnes County North. 3:47 left in the fourth quarter of this Bison team. 4 in a row in the last 4 years against the Spartans. As Fair drives in the paint, puts it up. Nice little touch, like a feather by Fair. Pushes it to 51. 21 points for Fair. 51-42. 9-point lead for the Bison. Koenig kicks out Julius and top of the key of 3.5 left in the fourth. Zerfus to Koenig left elbow. Bounce to Jacobson left side. Gonna feed it Juliuson. No, he's gonna drive in the paint on his own. Puts it up with the right hand. Bounces too hard at the back iron. Rebounded by Jonah Harsted. Gotta make these possessions count now. Down by 9 with 3 minutes left in the fourth. Brand left the handle for a second. Saved by Harsted. Now to the right corner by Brown. Straub, right place, right time, and the right kind of shot. Colton Straub now 6 points. Pushes it to a 11-point lead. 53-42. Loose ball saved by Juliuson. Harsted calls that one. That one's tipped away by Fair. Fair gonna finish with the right hand. Fair pulling away. Beaton timeout. Spartans down. 55-42 with 2:31 left in the fourth quarter. Bison on top here on your Steel Seat. Shout out with scoreboard. We'll take a break and come back after this.
Hope-Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at the Hope-Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about the Hope-Page Public Schools and stay up to date with school and athletic calendars, teacher pages, and news by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Spartans. We are learners, leaders, achievers, and believers. We will change the world.
1 in 10 children in North Dakota struggle with hunger. The Hope-Page FCCLA and FFA groups have teamed up with the goal of collecting 1,000 non-perishable food items to benefit this cause. The Lead to Feed food drive will run January 11th to January 22nd. You are encouraged to drop off non-perishable items at Hope-Page schools, Mixed Grocery and Hope, and M&M Grocery in Page. The Lead to Feed food drive organized by Hope-Page, FCCLA, and FFA. Accepting donations now through January 22nd.
13-point lead for the Bison. Zerfus misses that shot. Rebound by Carlson. He is ganged up on and tossed down hard. Lord have mercy, Carlson hit that deck. And it stays with the Bison nonetheless. Carlson had that ripped away, jump ball in favor of the Bison. Here comes Max Fair. 55-42 on your Steel Seat. Shout out with scoreboard. 2:13 left. Regulation. Tucker Brown right wing, guarded by Juliuson. Gets a screen from Straub, goes to the opposite side. Right low block, puts up the glass, no good. Zerfus comes in and snares that one. Zerfus all the way to Carlson, alone, not anymore. Ooh! Oh my, Carlson, he's having a tough time in that paint, isn't he? He gets absolutely thrown down, and it looks like he just took the wrist to the face from Harsted. He'll go to the line, rightfully so. Harsted's second. Carlson off the high, hitting every part of the basket right there. Can't connect. 1 for 4. Carlson is only 3 points tonight. A free throw and a bucket. 2 minutes left. 9 fouls for Barnes County North. That one connects by Carlson. Give him 4. Now 55-43. Tucker Brown with 1:53 left in the fourth quarter, guarded by Juliuson closely. Koenig, the leading scorer for the Spartans, 13 points. He's in foul trouble. You have to watch out here on defense. Peter Brent, top of the key. Harsted, Carlson in his grill to Brown, right corner. Now feed inside to Straub. Straub against Koenig. Bounce pass back to Brown. Feed it back to Fair. Fair drives in the paint, puts on the Euro step, and finishes inside cleanly. Max Fair, you cannot guard him. He is mission impossible tonight. 25 points. 57-43. 1:17, fourth quarter. Koenig jumps into the paint, rolls it off the glass and off the rim. 15 points for Koenig. Cuts it back to a 12-point deficit. 57-45, 1:05, fourth quarter. Looks like the Bison might win their fifth in a row against the Spartans. Brown gets a screen from Straub, now guarded by Koenig. Back to Straub, right wing. Koenig gets inside. Tried to poke it away, finds it back to Tucker Brown, now left corner to Harsted. Harsted being pushed by Carlson. He wants the foul. He looked at the ref like, hey, I'm trying to foul him. And the ref gives him the foul. And it will send Harsted to the line. Harsted so far tonight, no trips, 2 fouls, no points. And that is Carlson's third. With 43.7 left on the clock. I hate to say it for the Spartans, but it might be cooked right now like a cookie in the cookie jar. Carlson misses that one. And Koenig will drive inside, spin from the right mid-side, drains that one. Koenig, new season high, 17 points for him tonight, but it might not matter. Down at 10 points, 57-47, 25.7 left on the clock. Call there, a foul, and it'll send the Bison back to the line. This one on Joyson, his third. Tucker Brown goes to the line, no trips so far tonight. 17 points, doesn't need any trips, but he'll use this to pad his stats, puts it up, bounces off. Long rebound, pulled back by Carlson, stripped away by Fair, and why not, Max Fair? Why not end it like you started it? Tosses over the head of Jacobson to the ref, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line. Koenig, his fifth and final. He fouls out with 17 points, and a timeout by Stacy Shaefer and company, a full one. We'll take it with them. 57-47, Barnes County North leads Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page on your still seat at Chad Albert scoreboard.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
Koenig fouls out, sending Max Fair to the line. Koenig finishes with 17 points tonight. A season high for him. But his team down 57-47 with 19.8 left on the clock. Fair can't connect right there. On your still see Chad Albert scoreboard. Fair having quite the night. 25 points for the senior guard / forward. Puts that one in, swishes it. Push it to 26. 16 seconds left. 58-27. Bison on top. Kick it out. Zerfish from the left corner puts it in and cuts it to an 8-point deficit. Zerfish now have 10 points and a timeout by Chelsea Beaton. We'll keep it right here. 8.3 left on the clock. Zerfish now 10 points. And cutting it to 58-50. Zerfish now gets the double digits. Scored 4 on Tuesday night, 19 against Sargent County, 2 in a row under 10 against Mayport and CG and Grafton, 6 and 8. This is the 6th time Owen Zerfish has scored in double digits so far this season. And he has surpassed the century mark on the season for points and bring that now to 103 with the 3.
You know, some might ask or say that, you know, why is Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page taking a timeout right now with 8.3? They can't win. It's 8 points down. This is a timeout for the future. They got 8 seconds to work on end game here, so it's not a bad thing to do.
Yeah, Chelsea Beaton talked about fundamentals after that Lamar Litchfield Marion game, falling down to the court with the basket in your hands. Right here is a perfect time to practice those fundamentals and get better for the future. Foul by Juliuson on Tucker Brown, send Brown to the line. Juliuson now 4 fouls. 10 fouls for the Spartans, double bonus for Barnes County North. Barnes County North is going to advance to 2-6 once the buzzer sounds with 7 seconds left on the clock. Brown 0 for 1 so far from the line, 0 for 2. Like I said in his last trip, though, he doesn't really need the free throw tonight. 17 points. The senior guards tonight, and Brown and Fair, absolutely dynamite. Make that 18 for Brown as he connects. 5 seconds, 59-50. That one's up from Zerfus from left corner, no good. Tracked down by Bryn. Now Tweet has it. Tweet, desperation heave. Doesn't matter. Barnes County North, count it, 5 in a row against Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page and salvage an 0-2 start in the Barnes County tournament and finish 1-2 overall in the invite. Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page start off 1-1 and now finish the same in the tournament at 1-2 and fall to 3-6. Final score 59-50. Barnes County North defeats Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. We'll be right back with our post-game breakdown here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For over 100 years, Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Finley Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FinleyFarmersElevator.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
59-50 on your Steel Seed. Chad Elbert scoreboard is your final in favor of the Barnes County North Bison, defeating Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page by that score, advancing to 2-6 on the season. Spartans dropped to 3-6. I am now joined by Coach Stacy Shaefer of the Bison. Coach, your team in the first half just trading blows with the Spartans, despite the Spartans turning over 12 times. What changed in that second half?
Well, I thought our intensity picked up a little bit on both ends of the floor. That's one thing that I want to make sure that these kids are doing for the whole game. They're just making sure they're picking up the intensity for all 4 quarters, and then just making sure that we're playing tough on both ends, too.
You know who was intense tonight? Max Fair. 26 points. Just absolute lights out play by your senior right there. What was going through your head watching him play tonight?
Well, Max had a great game. He had a great game, and so did the other players as well. I thought Colin Straub did fantastic on the defensive end for us and on the boards. But Max is a go-getter. I mean, he's an intense player. He likes that drive, and he likes to do the scoring. But the other guys did a lot of good things out there too. I thought Tucker Brown did a great job on the offense and defensive end. And we had an overall great performance from all our guys that came in.
I feel like Colton Straub really set the precedence early on. He had a bucket, his first one, and he took a nice foul in the paint, finished strongly. Yep. Big body guy in there. He's going to attract some fouls. He set the precedence, and Tucker Brown really finishing it off. 18 points for your other senior.
Right.
You talk about your team. You have all these players hitting on all cylinders. Where has that been so far this season?
We're just kind of starting right now. I got on them a little bit the last couple weeks here about the intensity, about making sure that we're boxing out hard, making sure that we're playing that tough defense and tough offense on both ends of the floor. We have to make sure that we're tough. And I'm feeling that these last 3 games have been much better for us on both ends.
And what can you take away from this Barnes County tournament? You start off 0-2, down low on your 3-game skid, and kind of like deja vu, history repeats itself. You start the season 0-3, get a win against Warwick. Same thing here tonight, like we talked about in the pregame. Now, where do you go going forward after taking this Barnes County tournament?
We just got to keep on playing intense tough basketball. We're not the biggest team out there. We don't have the height, but I know we have a lot of heart, and we just have to play tougher.
Coach, anything else you want to add tonight?
That's it.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good job tonight. Have a safe ride home with the snow and possible blizzard warnings up here in the north. Thank you, Coach. You have a good one. Coach Stacy Shaefer of the Barnes County Bison, winning 59-50 over Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. And the Bison advancing to 2-6. Spartans drop to 3-6. We'll be back with more post-game breakdown after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
The aisles at Mick's Grocery in Hope are filled with products you know and love. That's why Mick's Grocery is your one-stop shop for all of your shopping needs. Mick's has a deli, bakery, produce, and fresh meat. Whether you're looking for quick and easy meals or trying a new recipe, you'll find what you need at a great value. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mick's Grocery in Hope, North Dakota. 701-945-2691.
The vision of the Finley-Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationships to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Finley-Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit finleysharonschool.com. And go Spartans!
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Post-game breakdown continues on here in Leo, North Dakota. 59-50, your final score in favor of the Barnes County North Bison over Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page on your Golden Harvest Steel Seed at Chad Elbert scoreboard. The Spartans losing the night, dropping to 3-6. The Bison now at 2-6. Let's recap this game quarter by quarter. Bison got on top at the end of one, up 14-12. 6 ties and lead changes in that first half, ending all tied up, knotted at 23 apiece. Lucky number 23, you know who that is. At halftime, rolling into the third quarter, it was the Bison going on a little bit of a run there to pull away, leading at the end of the third quarter and just extending that arm throughout the fourth. Bison up top, 41-37 at the end of the third. Spartans made a little bit of a push, but that run near the end by the Bison finishing the things on top. And as you said at the end of the JV game, Keith Meyer, that cookie belongs in the cookie jar because it is baked. And so far tonight, Coach, the effort you said and from the Spartans, very energetic, very good. And just kind of just getting ahead of themselves, a little overzealous, you think?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Especially in that first half, they, just trying to do things that they couldn't accomplish very easily. Really, I mentioned the first half about simple. The KISS method, keep it simple. I won't tell you what the last S is, but I think most people know what that phrase is. Keeping it simple when you're struggling is so important. And instead, I think sometimes the Spartans, when they were struggling, would try and do too much, try and get too creative, and it just, really bit them in the backside. Second half, third quarter, they came out and did better. I think Zerfus got himself kind of righted in that second half. First half, it seemed like his early mistakes really bothered him for the rest of that first half because he just looked out of sync. Second half, he was much more under control, seeing the floor much better, and that's the kind of stuff they need out of Zerfus. It was a tough loss for the Spartans, but I tell you, Barnes County looked darn good. I mean, they do a pretty darn good job of rebounding for the size they have, and the speed. They have some pretty good speed up and down the court, and also helping each other out on defense. They do a good job there. So, I think Barnes County has got the ship going in the right direction. The Spartans just need to do a little searching, do a little, work and practice on doing the simple stuff and making the easy pass.
Yeah, that train track for the Spartans, it goes one way, in the next game it goes the other, flip-flopping back and forth. Now at 3-6, Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page turned the ball over 32 times. We really harped on turnovers these last two games, and this one kind of just exploded. And to our count, just about under 10 turnovers, about 7 for Barnes County North. Really taking every advantage, playing at their peak level to beat this Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page team. Take a break, come back with some awards and players of the game. Don't go anywhere. This is yourlevevent.com.
We know agriculture, and we know ag lending. Citizen State Bank has competitive rates, and you can get the best loan to keep your farm running smooth. Whether it's land, crops, livestock, or machinery, Citizen State Bank has lenders to help you find the best loan with the best rate in Finley, Cooperstown, and Northwood. For more information, visit us online at csbfinley.com. Member FDIC.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Here in our post-game breakdown, let's give some awards out. Some key players of the night in our 59-50 final on our Steel Seed Shout Out scoreboard in favor of Barnes County North over Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page. Coach Keith Meyer can't think of anyone who brought more energy tonight, who had that swagger than Mr. Max Fair with 26 points. An absolute inferno of a player tonight. And he is our Enbridge Energy Player of the game. Work has begun to replace Line 3 and keeping everyone safe as Enbridge's top priority. Robust COVID-19 safety rules have been established for Enbridge employees because we all want everyone home safely, of course. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. And all of you at home watching, of course you're at home, but if anyone goes out tonight, make sure you get home safely as the weather kind of picks up a little bit. Some snow falling down near the border, near Hillsboro, North Dakota. Nothing so far here tonight. Don't think we'll get anything in Leal. But nonetheless, stay safe and stay dry, of course. Don't want to freeze up. We'll give some more awards here as Precision Player of the game. It goes to Tucker Brown. Tucker Brown, stellar performance as well. No senior guards. Really know how to do it. Tucker scored 18 points. Only drew 2 fouls. Had a couple of boards. 3 boards for Tucker Brown, senior guard. And that is top honors for our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the game. Thinking about upgrading your planner? Visit RDK Enterprises at the locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota to learn more about available rebates and financing. RDK Enterprises, plannerdoc.com. And precise was Tucker Brown. I believe he had a couple of trays in there to my count. 3, another one. Tucker Brown with 3 trays tonight from beyond the arc. Just absolutely dynamite from beyond the line in downtown. So, of course, when you have aim like that, you are RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the game. Coach, you wanted to talk about him. Give a shout out to Colton Straub, the big man, junior forward, number 50. Finished with 6 points tonight, but we talked about with Coach Shaefer, emphatically setting a precedence, a tone for this game with the end one inside the paint, drawing the foul early on.
The play in particular that I remember about Straub tonight is that it was in the second half. Koenig had the ball inside, and Straub just bodied up on Koenig. Didn't do any pushing, just held his ground, and as a result, Koenig couldn't get himself gathered to go up and shoot that turnaround jump shot he's got. As a matter of fact, Koenig got a little frustrated, tried to push into Straub and got himself an offensive foul, and that ended up hurting the Spartans because Koenig had to go for some bench time after that. So I was just very, very impressed with Straub. His overall game, he's not the tallest kid in the world, but he's a wide body, and he knows how to use that wide body. And then when he got the ball inside a couple times, he saw the lane to the basket, and he was gone. Quickness, speed, got a layup inside. So I just feel like he was one of the difference makers tonight.
Big and quick. That's a scary sight to see for sure. And let's see the individual stats for this game here in Leland, North Dakota. We'll start with the Spartans. Owen Zerpis with 10 points, 2 boards. Dalton Stein only 2 points and no rebounds. Our Carlson had 4 points, 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Blake Jacobson scored 7 points. And Landon Koenig pulled down 8 rebounds, led the team with 17 points, but got in foul trouble, like you said, Keith, in the fourth quarter, hindering his availability for his team. Ryan Tweet, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Bryce Joyson, 2 points, 3 rebounds as well. Looking at the Bison now, just talked about them. Tucker Brown, 18 points, 2 boards. Devin Quick fouled out, I believe, in the second quarter, or third quarter. No, it was the second quarter for Devin Quick, quickly exiting this game. No points for him. Peter Brin, 9 points, 2 boards. Max Fair, we're going to talk about him some more, 26 points, 2 boards. Great night by Fair. Colton Straub, 6 points, 1 board. Excellent on defense. And no more scores after that. No points off the bench for the Bison. So all the starters getting it done tonight and saying, hey, we got this. And they pick up their second win of the season. We'll take one more break, and we'll come back, and we'll wrap things up. 59-50 in favor of Barnes County North. We're still seated at Chad Albert scoreboard. Right back after this.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
59-50, Barnes County North defeats Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page in Leland, North Dakota to close out the Barnes County tournament. Both teams going 1-2 in this invite. Let's check out both teams' next stops. For the Spartans, they take on Northern Cass in Hope, North Dakota, a 4-4 Northern Cass team on Tuesday, January 19th, again in Hope. Northern Cass has lost 2 straight games and won 4 right before that, so off and on by the Jaguars. As for the Bison, I believe I did not put their next game, but good thing we have their schedule on one of these sheets, I believe. No, here it is. They take on Edgeley-Combe-Montpelier on January 19th on Tuesday in a regional matchup, the Bison's second regional matchup all season, and that is back here in Leal, North Dakota. Barnes County North 2-6 heads into that one. Spartans drop to 3-6, and we'll head back home next Tuesday. Once again, wrap up one more time, 59-50, your final score. Barnes County North with the advantage over Finley-Sharon-Hope-Page in the final chapter of the Barnes County Tournament here tonight in Leal, North Dakota. For Keith Meyer, of course, as always, thanks for this great game, Keith, and of course, I always have to say thanks for the ride. And keep us safe tonight. Everyone stay safe. If you go out with the storms and the snow and the rain last night, that was something. Just be safe, everyone. And of course, from me, Derek Zimmerman, signing off from Leal, North Dakota. Everyone else, have an evangelical evening.